Hello everybody, my name is JBM Travels, the true UK traveller, and welcome to a brand new video. Well, a brand new live stream. Today, I'm here from my mum's house. Welcome in, Lee. When there's enough people in here, Lee, I'm going to talk about something that's very important. That I want to talk about. Just setting it up on this phone. Could you hit the thumbs up? Whoever's in here, Lee, could you hit the thumbs up? Not showing me as live. Gonna turn the volume off. Hello Lee, good evening. Hit the thumbs up and get it going. Hello Dank, how's it going Tank? Finally can search you up Tank, so I can find you easy now. When there's enough people in here, I will be talking to you about a certain thing. Yes. Nonetheless, that's good, yep. So, whoever's here, double tap the screen please people, double tap. Hit the like button, consider subscribing if you're new, and apart from that, hello everybody, my name is JBM Travels, the true UK traveller. And welcome to my channel. If you don't know who I am a budget traveller who travels all around the UK on a budget, trying to find you the best deals and trying to show you what places you should avoid, so you know you don't waste your money. Cheers Tank, thanks very much. Welcome in people, welcome in. Now we have 10 people. I'm going to explain something. Depending on who's here, hit the like button people. On this side it's saying 4, on that side it's saying 10. I'm bare confused. How many people does it say? It's saying 8. Wait for a few more people actually before that, yep. So, cheers Jake. If you're new, just had a message from someone. So, don't forget, hit the like button. Let's talk about the next trip. Jake, welcome. Nice to know that, Jake. JBM, love your personality, mate. Been a follower for a year or so now. That's great to know, Jake. Much respect. So, the next trip is 6 days. No, 6 nights. 7 days, I think. Sunday, Eastbourne Monday, Eastbourne Tuesday, Eastbourne Wednesday, Brighton Thursday, Weedon Beck, which is a village in North Hampshire, in Northampton. And then Friday, Dartford. Yes. Tank, do your job. We don't have comments like that in here. Moderators, get on the ball. We don't have people like this, sorry. We, Tank, you're slacking. Keep smashing the like button. Keep smashing it. Yes, keep smashing it. No. We don't have name calling or age calling, I'm afraid. So, to all the people that are still here, hit the like button. And yes, what I was going to say is, what I'm going to say, if you was in a certain live stream called Cole's Place, what I'm going to say has nothing to do with Cole's Place. Yeah, Vinnie, Vinnie. What I'm going to say has nothing to do with Cole's Place or anything. So don't start assuming or making accusations. It does, or spitting words out there trying to say it is to do with him, because it has nothing to do with Cole's Place. Because he did talk about something earlier, but it has nothing to do with it. And I'm going to say this, it may be harsh to people, but I am cutting ties with people on YouTube. What I mean by cutting ties with them is, doesn't mean I'm not going to stop watching them. Certain people are not going to stop watching certain people, but I'm going to stop commenting on certain people's videos, because I feel like what I say, they tried to make out I'm a bad person and make me look like shit. So they're going to learn the hard way and learn that actually, because of the way they've been acting and the way they are losing people. And it's going to affect it's going to affect people and so what. And some people have actually been really nasty and horrible about my comments, even though I'm only trying to help them and give them advice. And they don't want to take it, they don't want to listen, they want to throw it back in your face and make you out to look like the bad person. So I'm cutting ties with commenting on certain people. And about, cheers mate, thank you very much. Which Liverpool one did you watch? Because there's quite a few Liverpool videos out there. The one where I did the last one was a food review one. And if this affects you, and then I'm sorry, but it is what it is. Let me just message this person back, tell them to come in my live stream. See if they join. Hello Marie. No matter if I cut ties with them, like stop commenting on their videos and whatnot, it doesn't mean they're not welcome in my live streams. Because everyone is still welcome. There is only about 3 people I've completely cut ties with and stopped talking to completely. And yes, I'm going to wait for a certain person to see if they join. If they don't, they don't. If they do, they do. Cheers for the like. And yeah, I just want people to realise, yeah, that Agent 47, hello, it's going alright. Thank you very much. I just want people to realise that sometimes what people say, people do take it the wrong way and think that is bad. Advice isn't always bad. Advice is out there to help you. My advice, yeah, this is my advice to Tank. Instead of holding a phone like this, get a good gimbal. That would be my advice. And get a microphone that is compatible with the phone and the gimbal. Because there are gimbals out there, I'm going to say this, that work completely fine when you're doing all this. And once you plug in the microphone, they don't work no more. So, from tonight, tomorrow, I will people out of commenting on their videos. Doesn't mean I won't watch or like their videos. I'll still watch and like their videos, but I won't comment on their videos for a while. And you may notice this. Tank, you may notice that I won't comment on certain... I'll still comment on your videos, but I won't comment on certain other people's videos. Because I feel like when I do comment, people don't have the respect for me. I'm talking about certain people. And I have had words with certain people, and 2 or 3 people don't understand how I feel. Cheers, Tank. So, if you notice I haven't commented on your video for a while, don't bombard me. Well, why haven't you commented on my video? This, that and the other. But enough of that. We shall leave it there. Keep hitting the like button, people. The next trip, I want to do more walking videos. More exploring outside of my boundaries. That is my plan. One video will be to walk the whole length of the Eastbourne from one point to the other point of Eastbourne. Another video will be to walk the length of Brighton as well, and so on. You're always welcome, Tank. Just budget. Basically, how I travel around, sometimes I over budget. And what I mean by over budgeting is I go over the budget I set for myself, because it's not always possible. And on the odd occasion, I will over budget just to have a night out. But yeah. Right, Tank, do your job. And yeah. Waiting, Tank. You have to be able to budget to be able to afford to travel in the UK. And yes, I tell you, it is possible to do it on a budget like this. I have done a whole week on £130. I don't know how, but I did. It is achievable. If you put your brain to it, you look at what you're doing, you count your monies, you check the prices. Hello, Darren. And so on. You have to put your mind to it. If your mind sees the UK as expensive, you won't be able to budget. And how I got my mind out of seeing the UK as expensive? Research. Lots and lots of research before I go to these places. I don't need to research for somewhere like Eastbourne or Blackpool as much as somewhere like Brighton or Bournemouth or Manchester, because the prices don't fluctuate as much until the higher seasons. Whereas the price in Bournemouth fluctuates too much. That is a good idea, but I would like to try and complete the whole UK before I go outside of the UK. That is my plan. Not saying I won't go to Europe or anywhere, but yes. It is what it is. That is my slogan. Yes, indeed. Let's see how many subscribers I got now. Got up 2 subscribers. Cheers, people. Is Osu... Where's Osu? I know where it is, but I can't think off the top of my head. The UK can be very expensive, but I like how to budget. I thought it was Australia. But I don't want to comment something sometimes because I feel like I'm going to be wrong. Was you here in the last night's live stream? Tank? I can't remember. Or the nights before. No, the night before. Putu, I can't pronounce the first name. Samuel, welcome in. I'm good. Thank you very much for asking. Much love to you. Was it last night or the night before? Nod. What, you watched Nod? There is a saying, a hater can't be changed, but they can be convinced of that change. That's the saying. What I want to focus on in the future, not now, is to maybe get a website at one point and start that. I have no clue where that is. If that's not in the UK, my brain is like, oh, I have to research this, really research, because I don't know much about outside of the UK. I've been told by many people I could be in the top 20 or the top 10 for most knowledge of the UK. I don't agree with that. I think my knowledge is just good, not great or excellent. Don't think I could go on the My Master and do the question quiz thing. I'd get stuck. India's a good place to travel. Yes, India is. Very cheap, but also can be very dangerous. So, Tank, everyone, what's your knowledge of the UK? Who has the best knowledge of the UK? Hello, Rob Wales. Welcome. You're not usually on my live streams this much anymore. One thing I wanna comment on. Let me just pick this bottle up. One thing I want to comment on, and I don't know if you people will agree with this. I think there are too many people trying to be too similar to other people with their content on YouTube. I just think people need to take a step back, look at what they're doing, and do it in their own direction. And there's too many people also that are on YouTube creating rubbish content. I don't think my content's that great. But then again, there's a lot of people out there like Tank that create the most brilliant content ever. And then there's people out there making content and they're crying because someone said, oh, that's a load of rubbish. What you need to realise is you're going to get hate comments, and if you can't ignore the hate comments or laugh at the hate comments, then maybe YouTube isn't the place for you. Maybe you need to explore something else or do something completely different. Because at the end of the day, I've almost quit 3 times. And it's because of one. The main time was because of someone called Cole. The second time was because of the lockdown. Or the first time was because of the lockdown. Second time was because of Cole. And the third time was because of all you people. And them 3 reasons were the reasons why I did not quit YouTube. The first one was because of lockdown, and I almost did quit. Been up Snowdonia Mountain, but I haven't been there for years. I'm not really a mountain person. Bye, Samuel. Bye for now. Bye. What I think it is, yeah? What people don't realise with YouTube is a hard game. You have to be consistent. I'm going to tell you this, yeah? I lost 538 people in 3.5 weeks. 538 people from not uploading for almost a whole month. I don't even know what he said. Okay, cool Tank. You have to be consistent. To be in the game of YouTube, you have to be consistent. You may find there will be the odd people like Simon Wilson or someone that can go without uploading a video for weeks. But someone like me or Tank, people will get bored if they don't see a video. They'll get bored. If they're used to you uploading every day, they'll get bored of you. If you can't do hills or stairs, then you can't come with me, Tank. I'm only joking, Tank. People just need to realise how it works. Be more regular to be in the game. Be less regular, don't be in the game. Yes, I understand people have disabilities like me, myself, this and other, which can hinder you uploading all the time. But I've learnt not to use that as an excuse, because I don't think that is a good enough excuse unless you are properly ill. Or what I do is create loads of videos, so I have lots to upload. Wow, this, that and the other. What did this person say? I don't know. It's been timed out again. The disability isn't to be explained on the YouTube. That's my personal life. If I don't want to say something, I don't have to say it. At the end of the day, I'm not allowed to talk about my work, and I don't want to talk about my work anyway because I don't want to bring it onto YouTube. My thoughts on cocaine is people that take cocaine, sorry to say this, but let them kill themselves, because at the end of the day, the help is out there, and the majority of the people that take it won't listen to you. Maybe time them out a bit longer, Tank. That's my opinion. But you do you. You're the moderator, I'm not. Yes, I have a rail card. I have a disabled rail card. The loyalty of the game is to always be honest. How long have we been live for? 28 minutes. I got to straighten this. Sorry, Hello, Oliver. Welcome to the live stream. If you're new here, consider liking the live stream. Consider hitting the like button. One thing, moving on from what we were talking about, is I've noticed a pattern recently of new people commenting on my videos, which I love. Also love the old people. Jake, welcome. My next travel, we'll get back into that in a second. Yes, it's good to have new people commenting on my videos. Even if it's only once they comment, but it's good. So, the next trip is a place I love. I do it once or twice a year. And then I have the odd little sprinkles here where I go to it once in a blue moon. I might do it this year for my birthday again. Not 100% sure. But the plan is, for my next trip, which is confirmed, I think it is, not telling you where I'm staying, So the next trip is Eastbourne, Sunday the 6th of April. The 7th of... So April, my next trip starts on the 6th of April. And it is Eastbourne, Sunday the 6th. Monday, Eastbourne. Tuesday the 8th, Eastbourne. Wednesday the 9th, Brighton. Thursday the 10th. Thursday the 10th is Wiedenbeck. And Friday is Dartford. So you don't have to go there. Now let's get back to this live stream. Straighten this up. Hello Tommy, welcome. My favourite alcohol drink of all time is Foster's. But I like to up and change it from time to time. If I get a good pint of Foster's, woof, 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 5, 6. I think the most I've done in an hour is 5 or 6 pints of Foster's. Yes, Foster's. Now, I do like Amstel, but it is really, really a hit and miss one. Stella makes me drunk after 1 or 2. After 2 of them, I'm definitely drunk. It's a wife beater. No, it's not, Tank. It's a nice pint. What's your favourite pint? Then Tank. Crony. I just think it's the taste is too strong. Guinness, that's alright. Don't mind a Guinness. Have you ever tried a Guinness with Coke? If you never tried Guinness with Coke, it's called this, people. You get like poppy lager, like made with fruity stuff, fake stuff. I don't mind Carlsberg. I like a Carlin from time to time, but can be nasty. Yeah, but when you're drinking Guinness last time, Tank, yeah, you were like, ooh, why am I drinking this? Budweiser is piss water. It's the most disgusting thing you could ever drink in your life. It technically is supposed to be one of the cheapest drinks you can get, because places sell 4 bottles for a tenner. One place I know sells 4 bottles for $7.50. Tank is not about age or anything. Thumbs up to the people who have subscribed. If you want tips on how to budget and manage your money while travelling, message me on Facebook and I will reply to you and let you know all about that. And so on. Hello Nick, welcome. Yes, but I've seen American people that do drink it. But you, Martin, you don't know my age though. So don't assume everyone is older than me. You're making assumptions. I'm 49. That's how old I am. I'm 49 and Tank can back me up on that. I just have a baby face. Sorry, but if I'm getting fed up with this person. The channel is growing, Tank. I mean, Nick. It certainly is. That's what they try to do, but I'm not going to let it get to me no more. I'm not drinking anything alcoholic. I'm drinking this. Pepsi. So, the plan for the summer is not yet sure about the plan for the summer. It is not yet decided. Any ideas for the summer? Hello, Steve. Let me know in the comments down below if there's in the live comments down below if there's any plan for this, any ideas you have for the summer. Probably expensive, but a good idea. Nick. Sky. Not really ever thought about that at the moment. That's a good idea, Jake. But who'd want to talk to me? Any other ideas? Go to Bangkok. Have a woman every time. I did have my eye on someone, Tank, but I gave up. So, have a think about that. And the last question I'm going to ask you is, where do you see this? Where do you see my channel by the end of the year? That is the final question. Final question is, where do you see my YouTube channel at the end of the year? Now flood the chat with all your questions, with all your final questions. And let me know what you would like to ask me. Yes, indeed. One day, one day. But America compared to England, I'm sure it's blimmin' expensive. I would like to go to Bondi Beach. I'd like to go to Bondi, if you know where it is, in Australia. I love Bondi, the show, and I love the beach. North Colorado. Is that a state in America? North Colorado or North Carolina? Because I love the Angry Grandpa. Don't know why people have to come and start. I only hit them just for you. Now, don't come in here and start, please, people. If I had to roll the dice, what would change in my life? Where I live would change in my life. If I had to roll the dice, that's where. Cheers, Steve. Tank, you still here? Biggest inspiration has to be, sorry to everyone in here, it has to be, and Tank probably knows what I'm going to say. It's not Tank, but he knows what I'm going to say. It's going to have to be Cole's place. New Jersey is a place I want to go to in the future. It's got to be Cole's place. My biggest inspiration. It's because I've known him longer than you, Tank. But don't be hurt. That's just my biggest inspiration. So, yeah, any final questions? Oh yeah, I think I watched that. It's on the mind, but not at the moment. Need to finish the UK first. Hello Ellie, welcome. If you're new here, consider liking. Consider liking, commenting and sharing the live stream. Any final questions? Put them in the chat down below. Before I end this live stream. I'm not really that fuss about balling bankrupt anymore like it used to be. Harold Balder, yep. I'm more of a Simon Wilson person, if I must say. But they're all good vloggers nonetheless. But I just feel they've changed a bit. I've been there recently. My plan wasn't to go back. My plan was, I'm going to be honest with you, there are too many Blackpool vloggers. Yeah. Don't know who this person, Laurie is person. But on that note, people, no final questions. Spain. And so on. And what else should I say? Spain, Turkey. No, Turkey is and it isn't it? That's a hard one. Spain. I don't. It's out. No. Spain. Name some countries, Tank. Outside of England. I don't know much about countries out. Countries in Europe. Bulgaria, Germany, mainly Spain, Denmark very expensive, Ukraine's a good place. Ireland is another place I want to visit. Romania is a place I would like to visit. Mainly Spain and places like Romania. Ireland, if you live in the UK, you don't need a passport. Ireland is not cheap. Yes, you are correct. I've done some videos in Wales. I'm going to do more, don't worry about that. But yes, any final questions? Do comment them down below because this is your last chance. Oh, you just watched Johnny Vlogger? That's good. Only day I'm going to do a German... One day I'm going to do a Germany vlog. Germany are making it harder for us, apparently, from what I've read, whether it is true or not, to get into the country. And so on. Yep, I do like Johnny Vlogger. I think he's alright. Plug what you like, Tank. But my recommendation, my own thoughts is, yeah, I don't plug my own channel because I think that's for other people to do for you. But on that note, if there's no final questions, people, gonna love and leave you there. And I'm gonna say, apart from that, I hope you enjoyed this live stream. And thanks for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the very next video or the very next live stream right after this one. Bye for now. Bye. See you later. Alligators in a while.